Good morning, and welcome to Lesson 1, Part 24. Yep, we're still chipping away at it, folks, and just like always, I'm going to remind you, this lesson is only going to make sense if you've opened up the latest version of the first quarter lesson texts. You can download this PDF for free. If you're on the this YouTube video's dedicated page, beneath the video there'll be a couple of links. I think it's the second one is a link to the first quarter materials page, and the second item to download, or the second item on that page, is where you get your free download for this PDF. So download it now. I ain't going nowhere. Welcome back. Now, of course, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, don't shoot yourself in the foot. Go back to Lesson 1, Part 1. Put it all in context. You'll be glad you did. Okay, got that out of the way. Let's move on. So, first quarter lesson texts, page 7. Why could I let go? Oh, by the way, before I go any further, just want to give you a quick heads up. Some people are curious why I always look a little bit different. Well, for a long time I wore the exact same robes in every video, and it was a bit overwhelming for people. So basically, on every other day I'll wear burgundy, and the next day I'll wear saffron, and then burgundy, and then saffron, and then burgundy and saffron, and every third day I'll wear one color of shawl, and every fourth day I'll wear a different color of shawl. So basically it's 4 variations of my robes, just to make it easier in folks' eyes. Behind me and above me is a tonka, or a painted tapestry, of the Buddha of Compassion. There you go. All the news that's fit to print. Let's get on with the lesson. First quarter, the PDF is the first quarter lesson texts. The page is 7. Page 7 has the 4 final contemplations of this lesson. The 4 final verbal contemplations of this lesson. So the first exercise on page 7 is the first of the 4 final contemplations. So let's put this in context. First, we centered our energies. Then we looked at what our challenge of the moment was, whether it was external or internal, whether it was physical or circumstantial or emotional or intellectual, whether it was weakness or illness or pain or anger or fear or sorrow, or just a mishigas, a mess that we just label yuck. Whatever it was, we drew our attention to that, how it basically sucked, how it failed to satisfy, how it was not permanent, how it was not us, how it was not our possession, and how it could not even be grasped. In view of the possibility that whatever it is that's plaguing us in the moment cannot even be grasped, that perhaps we should stop trying to grasp it. Or in other words, to make it a little bit less redundant, let go of the bastard. So the next 4 exercises are all about, or I should say the final 4 exercises, the final 4 verbal exercises, are about letting go. The first of the final 4 is about possibility. Once again, we're using assumptive, well-worded, mantra-empowered, rhetorical questions. And we're going to use those tools to feed our mind, to get our inner mind, our subconscious mind, looking for reasons it is even possible to let go of the gurk of the moment. So that's huge. If you ask me what the S word is, it's not shit. It's should. S-H-O-U-L-D. Should. Man, that is just instant guilt. tear open the packet, add it to boiling water, and you got guilt. Woohoo! So here's the deal. Here's the deal. You like that? It's a new word. Here's the deal. If you don't like guilt, if you don't like the burden of extra neurosis in your life, then let's dispense with should. And instead, let's change one consonant. Let's replace the S and the H with a C. And let's transform should into could. And so instead of asking ourselves, why should I let go of this crap? Because now I've got crap and the additional problem of failing to let go of the crap and all the self-hate I have for not letting go of it in the past. Oh! Yeah, no one wants to sound like the Muppet called Beaker. No one. So, but if we ask the question, why could I let go of this crap? On some level, deep in your viscera, deep in your subconscious, the possibility of being able to let go of the crap in a wonderful, transformative, freeing, liberating manner could become more and more real to you. The power of could is huge. I was first turned on to the power of could by my Neo-Ericksonian teachers when I was a hypnotist. It is a gentle but powerful way of shifting our worldview. So let's look at it. It says, why could I let go of, and then there's a choice, this or these or there, and then there's a blank space, and its causes right now. So this is only going to make sense in the realm of the pragmatic. If anyone tries to coerce you into practicing theoretically, run. Don't walk away from them, because they're not going to help you. Enlightenment is forged in the fires of the present moment. Whether the present moment is glorious or whether it's utterly grotesque, it's only in the dynamics of that which is most viscerally important to us that we're able to apply Buddha's teachings in the most profoundly transformative way. So, we're going to explore this a bunch of different ways depending upon what's most meaningful to you right now. For instance, how could I let go of this weakness and its causes right now? Remember These are questions. We ask them. These are rhetorical questions. We don't try to answer them. We ask them on the in-breath, silently and mentally, just to read the question. On the out-breath, we relax into the recitation of the 6-syllable mantra. If you'd listened to all the videos in this lesson, you would have already learned how to do this. Why could I let go of this illness and its causes right now? Remember, one time I was working on a client, and she was in tears. She had just started taking beta blockers because she wasn't into health food, and her doctor told her to start taking them for her blood pressure, and they completely caused her libido to crash. And she was terrified it would destroy her marriage. And so by using these techniques, we're able to resurrect her libido, and she's given her husband what for to this very day. So, why could I let go of this pain and its causes right now? And don't fool yourself. Men can be just as frigid as women for the whole spectrum of possible reasons. So this can work for them as well. Why can I let go of this frigidity and its causes right now? There's a whole internal world within each of us. Why could I let go of this anger and its causes right now? Why right now? Because you can't manifest for something in an hour or a week or a month or a year, or a decade, or someday. Someday never gets here. We live in the moment called now. We live in the place called here. So we must manifest from the here and the now. Even if that insults our grasp of Newtonian physics, that's okay. Because on stage right, there's a whole bunch of particle physicists who giving me the thumbs up. Hey guys. Of course I speak metaphorically. Why could I let go of this fear and its causes right now? Why could I let go of this sadness and its causes right now? And don't fool yourself. Sometimes sadness is caused by emotional states. Sometimes it's caused by energetic states. Sometimes it's caused by fatigue. Probably why Vince Lombardi once said that fatigue makes cowards of us all. Let's continue. Why could I let go of the sadness and its causes right now? Remember to let go and relax during the recitation of the mani. Why could I let go of this yuck and its causes right now? Why do we mention the causes? Because nothing happens in a vacuum. We're all interdependent, directly or indirectly, actually or at least potentially. We're all interdependent. Why could I let go of this yuck and its causes right now? So there you have it. When we've gone from the beginning to the end of the final lesson, I'll make several videos of guided practice where we go through each exercise one time, focusing on just one thing, whether it's external or internal or physical or emotional or circumstantial or social or whatever. Anyway, that's that. I thank you for your time, and I thank you for your kind attention. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Om Mani Padme Hum. I want to remind you to click the subscribe button and then move your cursor and return to that place until you get another little menu that gives you a box to click so you can get YouTube's email notifications every time I load up another video. That's a lot more reliable than relying on Twitter or Facebook. They're lovely, but this is even more reliable. Below the video, you'll find a link that could allow you to register for the next series of weekly webinars. The Friday series begins November 2nd. I'll see you there.